Hi guys, welcome into this video. I'm Elliot and this is the first video I upload in my YouTube channel, so be sure to subscribe first and smash the like button in order to help me to grow the channel, please, okay? That being said, in this video I will give you an update about the positions we have on Ethereum and MicroStrategy, MSTR. As you can see, basically on our Telegram channel, we are building positions on these two assets. And I will explain to you also a little bit how I think about when I have basically to build a position, what indicators I look, and basically I will explain to you a little bit better my strategy, okay? That being said, so we can start with Ethereum, okay? I have to tell you that first, the macro view on both crypto and markets, it's not really good. Why? We have many bearish divergences here, both on crypto and markets. 2026 also is a midterm year, so usually in history, midterm years are not super bullish. And basically the data is suggesting us that macro, we can have a drop about 10% to 15% on markets. So obviously, if markets are going down, S&P and Nasdaq, they will bring everything with them, Ethereum, Bitcoin, stocks, etc., etc. So currently, I am positioned for it must be quick, but for a small rebound, okay, on both on crypto and markets. I will repeat to you, overall, the macro structure is bearish. This is not good, okay? Let's talk about Ethereum first. So, as you can see here, we were building basically a position on it, a long position. Yesterday, the price has dumped because of fear of a new government shutdown, basically this month, I think, but nothing serious. As you can see, we are building here a bullish divergence on the daily. Let me adjust the screen in this way. We broke this support, we retested it, and after we dumped. But as you can notice from here, okay, this price of 2800 to today's price 2868 on the RSI daily, we are building a bullish divergence. So do I look only the RSI? No. What I care more about is the OBV. This is the alert that tells me that, okay, you have to exit your positions or not. This is my invalidation point. If we start to break below this resistance, I'm out. Okay? Why this? Let me put the OBV here a little bit better. The OBV indicator is always it's a leading indicator, so it moves before the price. Okay? Now, if we start to see the OBV breaking this resistance, the price will go down. Now, we are doing ping pong inside this range. So what I expect from here, if we will have a bullish continuation, is this from here. And also, as you can notice, from this point, 29.36, and to this price, we are building a bullish divergence also on the OBV. As you can see, we are going up here, we are going down. From this point, we have basically two scenarios. Or we go down again, or we break, retest, and we go for a potential run to 3,500 to 3,600. If during these days I notice that OBV is breaking down, I'm out. I sell everything. I don't care. Okay? This is my invalidation point. Also, let me delete, sorry. Let me delete this. I think it was also on the 12 hours. Also, you can notice that on the 12 hours, we have a bullish divergence as well. 1, 2, 1, 2. Price is going down, while OBV is trending up. So I can expect a relief pump. Now, I don't basically trade with leverage. I don't do daily trades. I am a swing trader. So my positions can last weeks or even months sometimes. So this is basically my view on Ethereum now. Let's talk about MicroStrategy. Keep in mind that MicroStrategy is a riskier play than Bitcoin. So if smart money is starting to build the positions on the riskier asset, which is MicroStrategy in this case, it's just a leverage play on Bitcoin, we can expect also to see Bitcoin rebounding. You always sell the riskier asset if you expect a downtrend. In this case, what's happening with MicroStrategy is the same thing that it's happening on it. Look at the OBV. Look what's happening here. This is what I call a cup and handle pattern. So you look at that, you see that this thing looks like a cup. OBV completely broke this resistance. It's consolidating here, and what I expect is a rebound from here if my bullish thesis plays out. Are you noticing that even here we have a big bullish divergence? Because OBV is trending up while price has trended down. People here, smart money, is accumulating long positions from the data that we are seeing here in this moment. Okay? Now, this is something that I expect it will happen during the next few weeks. If we will have a rebound, a bullish rebound, it will have to happen in the next few weeks. If we start to trend down again with OBV, I will be out of my MicroStrategy position. Also, let me check. As you can notice also on our RSI indicator, we have a big bullish divergence. Even if we will touch this resistance on the RSI. At this point, I think that the price will be at let me check. We can touch 130, so we can have a minus 15% on MicroStrategy and still be bullish, because we have 1, 2, 3 points. Usually the third point is the most impulsive one, so we can still expect a continuation higher. What I see here on MicroStrategy is long building positions. As you can see, where is the arrow? RSI is trending up, OBV it's trending up, while price it's trending down. And we are, guys, okay, 12 hours, let me put daily, but I think it's a bug, it's the same. The bigger the time frame with this system, the better it is, the more precise you can be. Now let's see what will happen this week. I still expect the continuation higher for MicroStrategy and BTC. I'm making this video on Monday. Usually Monday, it's during the next last months, I noticed that every Monday they start to basically sell everything. So I don't focus on the short term, I repeat to you. What I want to see is how this week will close. Also, what I look are the Bitcoin addresses, and I focus on 100 BTC addresses and 1000 BTC addresses. Why 100 and 1000? Because, guys, these people have money. This is smart money. 100 BTC at $100,000 dollar price, basically it's a portfolio of $10 million. This is $100 million. As you can see, wallets here are in an accumulation phase. They bought the dip. They are not selling. Here, on 1000 Bitcoins, it's happening the same exact thing. They are buying the dip. Let me put a bigger time frame. As you can see, they were buying, price went up. After this, they started to sell, and only after that, price dumped. Look here what happened. 1000 BTC wallets dumped their positions while price was still ranging, and after that, Bitcoin price dumped. Okay? So this is a data that I always watch in order also to start to enter positions. Also, let's look at the liquidation heat map. Here we have liquidity on both sides. So this is the 24-hour time frame. So from here we can still go down and take the liquidity at 85, but also we have a big amount of liquidity at 89,000, 90,000. Let's watch the 48-hour time frame. We can still have liquidity upside, much more liquidity at this point. Look at the 3-day time frame. Look at how much liquidity we have upside. So the price always moves in order to grab the liquidity upside and downside. Let's look the 1 week time frame. As you can see here, we have a ton of liquidity. We have more liquidity upside, 92, 93, 94. Let's watch the 2 week time frame. A ton of liquidity upstairs. Okay? Yes, we can still have, take liquidity at 85, 84, but from my point of view, we can have a rebound at least till 92, 93 from here. I told you what are my invalidation points and also why I think that at a certain point during 2026 we will have a dump on markets is because of this. Look what's happening also on Nasdaq, for example. Don't watch this, I bought the dip here on, this was the tariff craziness made by Trump. Basically, I started to buy Nasdaq at an average price of 454. In this case, I did, we are up at 37%. But look what's happening here. Price also is trending up, while RSI is trending down. We can touch this point. We can make a new ATH, but we are still in a divergence. So we can do basically this thing also. If we have a bullish continuation, we touch this point at 62. Let me check. Yeah, which is a small 2%, and after we can go down. Look let's look the 1 week time frame. Even here we are in a divergence. As you can see, this was the tariff dump. But are you noticing that sorry, let's put it this way. We were already building a bearish divergence here. You can play with the 3 days. Are you noticing? Price was trending up. At a certain point, it had to basically go down. The same thing is happening here, guys. I repeat, you can basically play with different time frames, but it's just a matter of time, even because from April, from here, from the lowest point, guys, we did a 55% in time flies. 291 days. So in 291 days, the only decent correction we had, it was an 8% on Nasdaq on basically November. This thing will go down at a certain point. So that being said, this is basically everything for this video. I will start to upload more, so I repeat to you, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and also put some comments. And yeah, that being said, guys, let's see what will happen this week.